when this happens to guys, I don't know if it happens to you ladies. When we're horny, we kind of lose our fucking minds. I don't know what happens. I don't know if all the blood goes elsewhere and then our brain just stops working, but it will happen to you. Like you kind of, I black out a little bit. To be honest with you.
And then after you finish, you come back to your senses.
And you're like, oh, and then the shame kicks in.
Yes. Every time.
Yes. Does this not happen to you, ladies?
No.
When you don't get horny.
No, I don't.
And when you get horny, are you open to crazier stuff?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. This is what I'm talking about. Apparently this happens to a lot of people.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
I would say this affects mostly, I should say, younger men. Like mostly like teenage boys.
Yeah.
Right? Like get ready, Emily.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like when you're young and you're not ready to fuck yet, but you're beating off like crazy and you start to see things that you think you could fuck.
Oh, God.
Like you got a jacuzzi, right?
Yeah.
Be careful for those jets.
Yeah.
Why?
Your Reed's going to fuck a jet.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens.
He's probably already experimented with it.
Vacuum cleaner?
Oh.
Get a little suckage going?
Yeah.
Apple pie? What do we got?
Yeah.
What do we got?
American Pie.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
that.
that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Is that like we kind of lose
So
our
this
minds and we
isn't-
just want to fuck.
So this isn't about in the act. Like when I'm horny, when I'm like, there's different levels of horniness, but when I'm feeling it, I do wacky shit in the
No,
act.
yeah, it could be either or.
Oh, okay.
But I'm in my mind immediately when I hear like, do you kind of do weird stuff when you get horny? I immediately start thinking when I was a teenager, what would I do to get my rocks off?
Yeah.
And if like a sofa cushion, you can get your dick in between the sofa cushion and fuck it. You might do that.
Wait, what?
You might do that.
You might do that.
I'm just saying in general.
Someone might do
Would
that.
I do that? Of course not. That's
Now,
gross.
Eddie, if some
Sofa cushion.
young boy were to do
Feels good.
that, do you need anything? I feel like it would be rough. I feel like it would be
How would I
abrasive.
know?
I thought maybe you talked to a young man who had tried this.
Maybe you had soft pillow cushions.
Oh, like real, like soft couch.
How do you clean that? I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I wouldn't know. That's gross.
Yeah,
you wouldn't know if it ever got cleaned up from before?
Ick.
I when I was a little kid, I blew loads on like the sofa mattress, and
Sorry.
Huh? Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you just said. You mumbled a little bit there. When I was a little kid,
when I
and
was
then
like
then you lost
14,
me.
13, I'd like nut on the sofa mattress, and I just leave it.
sofa
And I
cushion?
sofa cushion.
You're saying sofa
and, like,
mattress.
get, like,
That's-
a
I don't
paper-
understand.
I'm like, we have a sofa bed
Did
always
it pull it,
pulled
does
out.
he pull it out?
That's what I
and
thought.
then pull it out?
No,
Yeah.
because it's really soft. And then the pillow, and I take like a paper towel and wipe it off, but then I just leave it there because how would I have 13?
But how do you feel when your
Oh my
mom's
God.
laying down on the couch and she's laying in your mess?
I wouldn't even think about it.
No, really?
I wouldn't even think
Okay.
about it.
Fuck.
Remember the blackout phase?
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Like
Yeah.
you're just gonna nut on a couch and think no one's
You're
gonna
13
notice.
years old.
You don't think about it. You don't care.
But after the fact, you don't.
There's been.
Get ready, Emily.
I swear, this
can't
is not
hear
my
this.
story.
Yeah.
But I knew guys that would jerk off into their socks,
You're right.
but then they just leave it, and then mom is
Ew.
cleaning the sock. Mom's got to do the laundry.
Do the laundry.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with your socks?
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, that's weird.
Get ready for that, Emily.
I'm not ready for that.
No, I know,
And
it's
nor
gonna-
will I be ready for that.
It's gonna happen.
I can't. Like, this is a conversation. I honestly.
When you grab
am
a
having
sock,
trouble
will you be like, is this Reed or Robert?
Yeah.
So gross.
I got crazy when I've told this story before. When I used to work at the video store. I worked at a video store. Probably my favorite job I've ever had, honestly.
Yeah, you love movies.
I love movies.
Yeah.
And so I would open the store, 10 a.m. Nobody's fucking renting movies at 10 a.m.
No.
No.
And so my job was to open the store, and if a customer came in, then I'd help them. But 90% of the time, no customers coming in. And so all I'd literally watch movies all day. I just I'd get a tape, put it in, watch it, because we had, a TV on, and it was always supposed to be family-friendly movies.
Yeah.
But nobody's there, so I'm watching R-rated movies,
Yeah.
whatever. But we were a family-friendly establishment, and so we didn't rent porn, which sucked.
No, I'm sorry.
And
I
so
hear that.
the video store down the street, those fuckers,
Cockbuster.
Oh yeah,
Oh, those dirty
good one.
fucks.
Thank you.
They had a porn section.
Yeah.
And so one time I open up the store and we had one of those drop boxes. You know that if you
Like a slot.
you bring
Yep.
your
You fucked the Dropbox?
no Thor,
Oh.
no.
Eddie,
would
that's
not feel
crazy.
good.
No, you guys.
Yeah.
So if you dropped your tape off overnight, I'd have to open up the Dropbox and then, scan them in and whatever, put them away. Well, somebody, like a dipshit, returned one of the other tapes from the other store to our store, and it was a porn.
Naughty.
And I'm like, dude, I got my hands on a fucking porn right now.
How old are we at this point?
It was after McDonald's.
Oh,
Okay.
So I was like 16, 17.
Oh, wow.
Something like that.
Okay.
And so I get to this porn, and I'm like, here we go. Like, nobody's going to know.
In
thing's-
the store?
This thing's mine. This thing's my tape at this point. And so I'm like, here we go.
yeah.
And nobody's going to be coming in. Pop that bad boy in, and right in the store, I'm rubbing one out.
Dude.
If anybody walks in,
Yeah.
I'm going to be arrested.
Oh, yeah.
I wish somebody would have walked in
Dude.
at this point. Like that would be
You
the
really would have
crazy-
been arrested.
I could have been.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm doing a lewd act in public.
Oh, yeah, you are.
And did I fucking care? No, I was horny.
You're
This
blackout
doesn't sound
horny.
like. Would 15-year-old assistant manager Eddie have approved of this?
Here's the thing. I was in management at the video store, so I didn't give a shit.
But what would 15-year-old Eddie do if he saw
Would
some
not
guy
approve.
doing this?
Would not approve.
No.
What would you say? What would
Well,
you
that's an
say?
assistant manager.
Eddie,
That's an
what,
assistant manager.
Eddie, what would
Wow.
you say if you walk in and some guy's just
In
getting
the back
after
office.
You gotta go, man.
Wow.
You gotta go. You can't be doing that shit in here.
Wow.
it? Damn,
we
he's so
take this video store very seriously,
Oh.
Oh.
and you are defiling it.
Oh no.
So get the hell out. Get your shit and get the hell out.
Oh,
Would you let him
Oh.
finish?
Oh, I would
Weird.
say take your nasty and get out.
Oh, you're nasty.
Yeah.
You're nasty.
You're nasty bits.
Yeah, I do believe. I've never said this before.
Oh.
I do believe I may have taken that tape home with me.
Yeah.
So I probably racked up some serious late charges for that person and
Oh,
dropped it off.
yeah.
shit.
That guy was fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then eventually I think I felt bad, and I think I eventually drove it to the other store and dropped it off.
That was very kind of
I know,
you, Eddie.
right?
That's very
You
It was
came
before
back-
surveillance
You
cameras.
came back to your
Yeah.
senses.
I mean, it was months later, but you're welcome, guy.
Guy.
Saved you. Your $6.99 that you probably had to pay for the tape.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, I lost my mind. I got horny. So this shit happens, right, Sky?
Well, yeah, there was a whole thread that just went viral on Reddit about this stuff, and Emily, be very, very scared of
Oh,
your
no.
future.
I don't.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't.
And I mean,
I'm
Eddie,
here.
you'll be there someday, too.
Listen,
you
I
have
got
a
a
little
son,
boy.
but it doesn't affect me that much because I
No.
did it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I was there. I understand.
Yeah.
For
I
us,
feel like it's different father to son.
Yeah,
than
well,
it is
we-
like mother to son. Cause
Oh yeah. Well, it's your baby, and an only child.
Oh,
That's
he's
all
gonna
you
be-
know.
He's
That's
going
all
to be
you know.
whacking off non-stop in about a year.
a year.
Boy, he's
At fucking
10?
No, he's 9 right now. You think at 10 you're whacking off
He's
nonstop?
getting
it's starting.
close.
It's
He's
starting.
getting close.
Yeah, you're close, Emily. You're close.
Next couple years, he's
Forget
gonna be
about
rubbing
it.
that thing raw.
Forget about it. I guarantee you're gonna walk in on him too at one point.
Well, of course.
Guaranteed.
It happens.
It happens in every family, I
Yeah.
think.
You're gonna start finding tissues all over
Everywhere.
the ground.
Lotion.
Everywhere.
You won't be able to keep it in stock.
you're not helping.
Well, I'm trying to. We're trying to prepare you.
She's not gonna keep it in stock, huh?
No, no.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we think she goes to the store a lot now.
What's he got? Allergies?
Oh, could be.
A lot of dry skin.
Lots of tissues, lots
know
of
what's
dry
going on.
skin. Yeah, could be.
Oh my god.
Well, yes. A thread just went viral where they asked people, what is the worst thing your horniness made you do? And the answers are all over the place. Yes.
Thor will spit on a person.
Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
No,
yeah.
that's not
I
cool.
do you mean?
will if I'm really feeling it,
Here we go.
Oh,
and we
fuck.
get
Here
after it,
we go.
I'll spit on a pussy. And I'll ask for a finger near the butt. If I'm really feeling it.
What? For your butt?
Yeah, but not all the I've said this before. Not
Knuckle
all the way
deep?
up there, just a
Knuckle
little bit.
deep?
Oh,
No,
in a
not
little?
knuckle deep. No, not that far. Not that far. No, just a little bit.
So you and Emily like to be finger blasted.
No.
There you go.
I don't want to be finger blasted. But if you're giving me a
Wow.
blow job and you play with it a little bit, and then back off a little bit, be easy. And I have to be really feeling it though.
Be easy.
Okay.
Be
Is that the stuff we're talking about, Sky? Or
No.
okay.
It's getting a little dry.
Ooh.
You've never done that.
No, I've never spit on a pussy before.
You haven't?
No, I
Your
haven't.
own?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever like licked your hand? And...
No, I have not.
Well, yeah, you have to.
No, you don't.
Get it wet.
I've never done
You've
that.
never.
I'm
you're
very
always moist.
I'm very
She's always
She's always
moist,
moist.
you
I'm
guys.
always moist. I'm moist right now.
Have you ever?
Right now?
I'm always
There's
moist.
no way you're moist right now.
Let me check.
I wish I could prove it. I wish I
Let
could
me
prove
check.
How are you? I'd get that checked out. To be
Yeah.
honest
No,
with
it's
you.
fine.
You may have a leakage problem. Are
it. No, that comes out of a different area.
you sure? I don't know how
Yes.
vaginas work.
Okay, anyway. So, yeah, what's the worst thing you did when you were horny? And wow. Okay, so right out of the gate, we got the suction hole on the side of the pool.
It happens, man.
Eddie mentioned it.
It happens, man.
Have you ever done that?
No. I had an above ground pool growing up.
That's
so
why.
That's the only reason why.
We didn't have those suction holes.
Didn't have
There's
it.
no sectionals.
No, it
Yeah,
sucks.
many
Literally.
reports of this, and also many reports of actually the suction being stronger than they thought,
Ooh, yeah.
and it hard to get out.
Yeah, that's not good.
So heads up on that.
Ouchie.
Terrifying.
One guy said he ate a banana once, and then he found himself staring at the leftover banana peel. And then he thought, what if that banana peel was warmed in the microwave?
It's weird.
Oh,
Make sure
basically a pussy.
to fully cool down your banana peel.
Oh, yeah,
This guy
dude.
ended up with a burner too.
Oh.
Yep.
You just warm it.
Yeah. Wait, Eddie.
Wait,
Sorry, I didn't mean to give the
excuse me?
recipe.
What, just like 5 seconds?
I would probably go 7.5
Okay.
for perfect temperature.
One guy.
Perfect banana pussy.
Oh, that's the perfect tip. Should start a cookbook, a
yes.
pussy cookbook.
Ooh.
It's actually not a bad idea.
That's a plump pussy right there.
Yeah, it is.
One guy was having morning breakfast on the couch.
Oh, morning breakfast.
You're there, you're in your underwear. He had pancakes. And then he started thinking
Pigs in a blanket?
about those pancakes.
Pancakes are really dry. They'll start crumbling if you, right?
I don't know. I'm going to try it.
I've never tried. Yeah.
Depends
yeah.
Is there syrup on it?
Yeah.
Then they'll be too sticky.
Too sticky. He did say it made a mess. Crumbs all over the floor,
God.
all over the
dude.
couch.
Isn't spit better than this guy?
Nope. Eddie, here's a man after your own heart.
Oh, really?
Or, something you've heard of.
Yeah.
This guy decided, I'm going to take a hand towel. I'm going to pour some soap, some liquid soap into the hand towel.
With soap, okay.
And I'm going to take that hand
Hopefully no
towel.
soap ends up in the
In the what?
head. How'd that happen?
Weird.
It burns. It burns.
Okay.
Gonna take said washcloth, hand towel, whatever, and I'm just gonna tuck that in between the couch cushions.
Is this Eddie on Reddit? Eddie P on Reddit?
Huh.
Now here's the thing. You gotta make sure your hand towel is soft because he enjoyed his hand towel so much it made micro scratches all over his D.
Ouch.
And then the next time he got erect, all those tiny little scabs.
Ooh.
Painful.
I'm glad I didn't do that.
So be careful.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Oracle 33 would not recommend that. on
Oracle
Reddit.
33. Oh my god.
I mean,
Anyway.
somebody else.
Yep. Snow. Somebody said it looks nice. It looks nice.
does?
It looks moist.
Freezing.
Don't do that.
No, it's hard and it's freezing.
And how
Yuck.
could you stay hard?
I don't know.
Kinda like
I wouldn't
you would
try
be able
it.
to.
I wouldn't try it.
Frozen hard. One guy needed to buy an electric toothbrush.
Okay.
Goes to the store, buys the toothbrush. Saw a hot chick inside the store.
Yeah.
Gets back in his car. Decides, I'm going to take this little electric toothbrush for a run right here in my car on my junk.
He's going to rub it on his...
He sure did.
First of all, you just bought a brand new
brand new.
toothbrush.
Brand new.
Why would you do that?
And they're expensive.
That's what I would imagine.
Like that chick, you're that horny for that chick?
Well, and I don't understand what you're doing. Like, are you rubbing it on your balls? Or
Yeah.
like,
Get
what
it.
is? What's the because we don't use vibrators,
No.
so I don't really get what
Yeah.
you're doing with it.
I don't know.
Put it on your
Vibration.
taint.
Sorry.
What did he say?
Sometimes if you put a vibrator on your taint,
Yeah, what happens, Thor?
it feels good.
Sometimes. Eddie, he just
Is
said
that-
sometimes.
Do you do that?
I haven't in a while, but
You have, yeah. Okay.
it's like
You use a vibrator?
I don't use a vibrator, no. But like, let's
You
say
use a vibrator?
no, I don't. But let's say there's one around, and
So while you're finger blasting yourself,
I'm not finger blasting
You
myself.
vibrate. You use a
No,
vibrator.
you put it like right under your balls, and it vibrates, and then she. You know what I'm saying?
No. Honestly, I don't. I don't know what you're saying.
Well,
I don't
try
think
an
I'll try
electric
that.
toothbrush next, though.
That
Okay.
would seem like it would really hurt.
You get a replaceable
Unless you
head.
actually you put the handle part of it and just put it on the underneath the nuts. No one's ever done that.
I have not.
I have
Thor.
not.
I-
You know how a cock ring vibrates
I've
on the
used a
bottom?
cock ring before with a guy.
Yeah.
So.
And you wrap your balls
Probably
around
could be the
it.
same thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look at. I wish people could see Dario's face. Like he's so weirded out right now.
It's a cock ring.
No, it isn't. A vibrator is not a cock ring.
No, but like it
Dario,
has
you've
a
never
vibrator
put
on the bottom.
vibrator on your taint before?
What about an electric toothbrush? Maybe. Okay. Stays nice and clean.
Yeah. And finally, on this lovely Reddit thread, we get a guy who shares something that happened to him when he was a bit younger. He says, he was young, and there was a gal down the street who was a family friend. She would tutor, she would babysit,
best.
all this and that.
Yeah, that's a good fantasy.
Well, I guess one summer,
Yeah.
or over,
Yeah.
she's about 5 years older than him.
Yeah.
And they had a swimming pool. And she asked, since they were good friends, could she bring her friends over?
Fuck yeah, you can.
This guy is inside the house.
Yeah.
And he says, as soon as those girls took their clothes off and were in their bikinis, he got harder than he ever knew was possible.
Damn straight.
And he said he was in such a blackout haze
Yeah.
that he just started jerking it.
Where?
Right
Where
there.
is he?
He's standing in front of the window, but because it's sunny out, they can't see him inside. Right?
Okay.
That's really creepy.
It's crazy.
He's a young guy. He's horny. He's blacked out, bro.
Yeah, but
Chicks
you
in a
go
bikini.
around the corner or something.
Yeah, I
like,
don't know.
ooh.
That's really fucking weird.
Well, he might have been like, I don't think he's like blatantly in front of the window, but he's there, so he
Guy,
can
why
still
are you defending
see
him?
them.
Yeah,
Well-
this is your best friend.
Yeah, I don't know. Guys.
Is
I
this
don't
the
know.
boo?
It probably is. Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a story directly from him.
Yeah. So he's doing his thing, and next thing you know, he just fucking blows a load like he has never before, to the point where he lets out a massive grunt. Well, the girl hears it. She's kind of slash babysitter tutor, so she sprints in the house and finds him covered in his own fucking cum, sitting there watching all of her and her friends, and he says to this day has never lived it down.
Are they married now?
No, they're not. No,
Oh.
they're not. No, they're not.
That's too
no.
bad. I thought
Yeah.
I thought it was the boo.
Yeah, yeah.
First time he saw you swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I guess it hit the window and splashed back.
Oh, dude. It's like a sneeze guard at the salad bar.
There you go.
Yikes,
there you
dude.
go.
Wow, that's a
So,
massive load, man.
Yeah.
So get ready for all of this, Emily.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
going to happen at your house, just so
Yep.
you know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, be ready.